it's James Lynch back with another AI Predicts video. And in today's video, I'm going to be using AI to predict the UFC 324 card. And I'm going to be using an app called Fight Signal. And if you're on Patreon, you're watching this early. If you're watching this on my channel, you will watch this after the fact. So I've already previewed UFC 324. If you're watching this on my channel, I will have timestamps in the description for every fight that I'm talking about. But like I said, in today's video, just going to focus on some of the bigger fights, not every single fighter. Otherwise, we'll be here a while. And if you guys want to use Fight Signal, which is the AI app I'm using here today, I do have a discount code in the description of this video if you guys want to sign up and get access to the same data I'm about to talk about here today. So how it works is you click on events and then you go to, they make it very easy for you. And then you go to Gaethje Pimblet. And then we're just going to go look at all the fights on here. So like I said, we're not going to go through every single one, but hey, let's start with this heavyweight fight with Waldo Cortez-Aosta and Derek Lewis. At the time I'm recording this, which is January 13th, you will see that Waldo is the big favorite here. Almost, he's about a 3-1 favorite here. So let's go have a look and see what AI thinks in this spot here. So they like Waldo as well at 54.35% compared to 45.65%. They have 7 signals, and they've got a bunch of stats in here as well. But I'm going to basically just read the summaries of these so we can make this go a little bit faster. So it says why Cortez-Aosta might win this one. Superior striking volume at 5.37. Significant strikes landed per minute versus 2.51. So striking volume's higher, like they said. Better takedown defense, 72.7 compared to 52.9. So yeah, Lewis's takedown defense not that great. More active in recent competition with higher fight frequency. So they're really liking Waldo here, not by a ton, but again, the odds, if we're going odds to percentages, the odds are actually lower here for Waldo winning than the odds suggest, but it's something to certainly keep in mind. So they say he's favored due to superior athleticism, striking volume, perceived durability. Waldo's landing almost 6 significant strikes per minute. So yeah, there we go. So they like Waldo in this fight, and that's who they're going with. Okay, next one. And listen, so just so people don't think I'm just, they only take the betting favorite. They don't. There's been times when we've done this and they've picked an underdog based off some of the stats they're saying. Okay, nothing against these fights. We'll skip these. Yeah, maybe, you know what? We'll do Michael Johnson, Alex Hernandez, just because they're kind of notable names, somewhat notable names. So Michael Johnson, you can see there 43.4%, Alex Hernandez 56.6. What do the betting odds have? They have Hernandez coming in at slightly. So this is where it's interesting, right? So Hernandez's odds are less than Waldo Cortez-Aosta, but you see his percentage is a little bit higher at 56.6%. So he's about a 2-1 favorite here. Some books having him under 2-1. And he's 56.6. Let's hear why. Significantly higher control time per 15 minutes at 126.52 versus 71.91. Better finish rate at 29.4 compared to 19.4 for Hernandez, which is interesting. You'd think that Johnson would have maybe just as many finishes because he's fought longer. Higher takedown rate landing 1.14 versus 0.58. And we'll just do a quick summary here. If we have one, the analysis suggests that Michael Johnson is a seasoned veteran with skills everywhere. Alex Hernandez is seen as explosive, fast, and powerful in a 4-fight win streak. Alex seems to be doing a little bit more with his career resurgence. So there we go. They are like an Alex Hernandez here. Okay, let's keep moving along. Well, nothing against Alex Perez, Charles Johnson. We'll skip that one. Let's get to this one. This is an interesting one in the light heavyweight division. Nikita Krylov and Modestas. Right now, Modestas, big favorite here, 57.33% compared to 42.67. We go look on the odds here. See, this is what I'm talking about. So the odds, these odds are even lower for Modestas. He's less than a 2-1 here, about minus 170 on some books, but yet they have him ranked higher here. Let's hear why. Currently on a 4-fight win streak, showing in good form, superior takedown defense at 80% compared to 53.2, and better striking defense at 51.2 to 45. So yeah, they like the striking defense there. Reading the summary here, the analysis like this matchup states that Krylov is a well-rounded guy. Also mentions Krylov having subpar chin and Modestas being dangerous striker. So the pick will be the dangerous striker against the guy with the failing chin. Pretty obvious there. Okay, let's keep it moving here, guys. Going pretty quickly. You know what? We'll do this one. Gautier and Pulyaev, just because they're 2 up-and-comers in the weight class. So they're favoring Gautier in this fight. Gautier, I should say, 51.62 to 48. And what do the odds have him at? So the odds have him as a huge favorite. That's interesting. So again, this is where it's not always based off odds, right? Superior striking accuracy for Gautier at 60.84 compared to 60.43. So not much of a difference there. Exceptional takedown accuracy is 100% compared to 16.67. Wow, is his takedown defense really that bad? Higher finishing rate at 75% compared to 33.3%. And the summary says, is a nasty striker with incredible speed and power. 8 early finishes. He mixes up his boxing and kickboxing really well. If Gorder doesn't get the early KO, his cardio might become an issue. So they do mention that. So yeah, should be interesting. They do like him. Okay. Umar and Davison, they're bigger names. I think most people are picking Umar here. 54.78% compared to 45. And again, betting odds have him at 1,600. So interesting. Superior takedown defense, accuracy, and frequency, 47.8 versus 35.4. Exceptional takedown defense at 79.4 to 57.1. And better striking defense at 60.8 to 49.4. Why Umar will win this one. Figueiredo's style of moving forward and bullying won't work against Umar as the bigger, stronger, faster guy with superior wrestling and striking. Umar is expected to dominate the fight, making Figueiredo the easiest matchup in the top 10 for him. Ooh, bold statement here from AI. Okay, let's keep it moving. Natalia Silva, Rose Namajunas, big implications in the division. Natalia Silva slightly edging this one out, 50.34 compared to 49. And I think the odds have her as a bigger favorite here. Yeah, she's minus 440 against Rose. So they only like her slightly here. Perfect undefeated record. That's why they like Silva. Superior striking accuracy, excellent takedown defense, 92.3 to 62.5. And the analysts believe that they like this matchup more than the original scheduled fight. Mentions that this is a great fight between two women with similar. By the way, I should mention this analysis is just something they're pulling. It's not like the overall like AI what they think, but this is something they're mentioning here. Natalia's going to be the pick. Believes Natalia Silva has a high chance of winning, particularly because of her takedown defense. But these stats are obviously pulled as well, so kind of worth to mention that. Okay, let's get into kind of the nitty gritty here. We only got we got a little bit of time left here. Arnold Allen, John Silva. Who do they like here? They like John Silva at 55.91%. Who do they like on the odds? They also like, no, they don't. I was looking at the wrong Silva. John Silva, minus 280, Arnold Allen, plus 210. They like him because of the higher striking accuracy, superior finishing rate, more knockdowns per 15 minutes. So those are some things. Obviously, he has some power. And Silva's power and potential, calling it a banger. However, concerns about Silva's emotional control and fight IQ, but Allen's ring rust and vulnerability to getting clipped are also noted. Some believe Allen will win. Yeah, I think this is a close fight. Did an early look preview on this one. I am going John Silva, but super close fight there. Another fight I talked about in an early look, Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong. Who do they like here? They like Sean O'Malley at 53.8%, 46.2 for Song. They like him because of the superior striking accuracy, 61.2 compared to 43.8. The reach advantage and the higher finishing rate. Taking one analysis here, O'Malley's a well-rounded fighter, but primarily tall and lengthy striker. Describes O'Malley as possibly one of the best strikers in MMA history. I don't know about that. Great speed, power, movement, combinations. O'Malley's range will be a key factor. He anticipates a striking match where O'Malley will outrange, outstrike, and outvolume Song Yadong. So they like O'Malley here too. So far, not liking any underdogs there. And I didn't mention the odds. Sean O'Malley's about minus 210, but a 2-1 favorite over Song Yadong. Okay, now we're getting into the co-main and the main event. Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes. Who do they like? Drum roll, please. They like Kayla Harrison at a dead even 52%. Interesting, compared to 48 for Amanda Nunes. Perfect takedown defense at 100% compared to 81.25, although Kayla's had, 4 UFC fights? That's what they're basing it off of. Superior striking defense at 66.09 compared to 59%. Higher finishing rate before decision at 66.7 to 55.6. And get some analysis here. Now, so there's an analyst picking Amanda Nunes because I think the GOAT is going to remind everyone she's the real champ is. So there's no analysis there. It's just someone making sort of a blanket statement there, I guess, that they pulled. And what are the odds on this? I know Nunes was only a slight underdog, I think. Yeah. So Harrison about 2-1. Amanda Nunes plus 158. I like Nunes in this fight. I did a whole early look preview on this. You guys can check this out on the channel, as well as my preview that I did that I'm going to be doing on Patreon, or you've already seen if you're watching this on my channel. Okay, let's get to the main event. Who are they liking here? Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett. Let's have a look. They like Justin Gaethje. See, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Because guess what? Justin Gaethje is the underdog in this fight. So Justin Gaethje is plus money here, plus 176. Some books having him at plus 200. Paddy Pimblett's the favorite at minus 230, minus 240. Okay, let's hear it. And I get this, by the way, because this is a tough fight to pick. It is. Because it's not like Gaethje's really regressing, but, Paddy's a lot younger than him. But Gaethje hasn't fought that much. Okay, so here we go. This is why Gaethje might win this one. Superior striking, 51.5% compared to 42.2%. That is something that I did mention in my breakdown too. Paddy does get hit a bit. Higher significant strike accuracy, 58.8% versus 53.8%. And better takedown defense, 68.2% compared to 50%. Let's get a little analysis here. The thread is overwhelmingly critical of Paddy Pimblett's comments about armaments are you. Okay, well, doesn't have much to do with the fight. Yeah, they're talking about Armin and Paddy for some reason. So AI's got to check that one out a little bit. But Yeah, so the technical comparison, they have obviously Gaethje with the striking edge. They give the grappling to Pimblett, physicals to Pimblett, and momentum to Pimblett as well. They're looking at the odds movement. They have collected 710 insights from all across the internet from analysts, channels, websites, and news outlets. Excitement levels high, I think. Sentiment. Let's go have a look here. So yeah, YouTube, Reddit, news. So yeah, expert prediction, 67.5%. Public prediction, 65% for Gaethje as well. Interesting, they say public. Paddy Pimblett, expert prediction, only at 32%. Excitement level, 48 out of 100. So I take that back. Less than 50% are people are into this fight. So yeah, there you go. AI is liking Justin Gaethje in this fight as opposed to Paddy Pimblett. So take a computer words for it or don't. It's up to you. But they like him at 53.96%. Based off 7 prediction signals. So there you have it. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. I just started doing this sort of late last year as the AI stuff. Normally I'll just focus on like a fight or two, but I think with this card, wanted to include a little bit of everything, and I didn't want to do like individual videos on like O'Malley and Song. I already did that for early look, right? So I figured this one, kind of a good summary of what AI is thinking for this card. Let me know if you agree or disagree with some of the analysis in here and some of the picks. Let me know. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @Lynch on Sports. My name is James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.